you're going to give me the bulk. And if you have one without the other, it is death.
So if I'm eating 2,000 calories and I have a different insulin sensitivity to you, say we both eat 2,000 calories and I'm insulin resistant, doesn't that mean that
You'll store more as fat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So your body, now it would partly depend on, there are people where if all of your fat cells had reached its maximum point, then you're done. You're not going to gain more fat. You're just
Sure.
going to become more and more and more insulin resistant.
Okay, fine.
So you kind of start limiting yourself. But there are studies in humans to show that if you give humans isocaloric meals, so the exact same number of calories, but they in the same amount of protein, but you differ those meals based on the amount of carbs to the amount of fat. So let's say 2 meals, exact same calories, 2,000 calories, or that's in one meal, that's too high, 1,000 calories in one meal. One version of this is the conventional way of eating, which is lower fat, higher carb. The other meal, same number of calories, but it's lower carb, higher fat. This lower carb, higher fat version will have a lower insulin response, and they will store less fat from that meal. And someone would say, well, where do the calories go? You can't, it's the laws of thermodynamics. You can't destroy energy. The metabolic rate will go up. So when insulin is low, if you have someone going a full day eating the same number of calories but lower carb calories, their metabolic rate will be almost 300 calories higher in that day.
And metabolic rate is the...
Yeah, that's the total amount of energy that it just costs you and I to just live.
Okay, so...
We're just going through the day. But that's a significant amount. Like if you and I were to go exercise and say, let's go burn 300 calories, we got to be on the stair stepper for an hour or something. So it's 300 calories. But at the same time, if your insulin is low, you're burning so much fat that you start making ketones. And I don't intend to get onto that topic quite yet, but suffice it to say, every molecule of a ketone has a caloric load roughly similar to glucose. And what the body, when it starts making a lot of ketones, it starts eliminating the ketones. So every time someone is breathing out ketones, they're literally breathing out calories. Or they're urinating, and they're urinating out ketones if they have higher ketones in their blood. They're urinating out calories because ketones have energy. And so this is the way that if insulin is low, it becomes impossible for the body to hold on to its energy. It is so determined to spend energy that it will both increase metabolic rate and it will make the energy, the calories, be wasted in the breath and in the urine and in the form of ketones, because ketones have calories.